Hey everyone, welcome back to Simply Curious, the channel where we dive deep into movies, controversies, and the stories behind the scenes. Today, we're going to talk about two movies and try to compare it, analyze it. These are two massively hyped movies that ended up being monumental disasters because of one particular reason. Disney's live action Snow White, which released just 2 weeks ago, starring Rachel Zegler, and Tamil movies Kanguva, which starred Suriya. So both films were surrounded by sky-high expectations, controversy, and ultimately crushing box office failures. Now let's break it down. Let's see one at a time. We'll go to the first segment. Let's start with Disney's Snow White. When Disney announced that they're going to do a live action remake of the 1937 classic animated movie of theirs, fans were intrigued. But then came Rachel Zegler's controversial comments. There was also a problem with how the dwarfs looked and all that. They had to reanimate it and stuff. So there was controversy in that end as well. But what Ziggler said, Ziggler called the original movie weird and dismissed its relevance in today's world. She even said audiences would line up to watch her version of Snow White. That was a bold words, right? But instead of building excitement, these comments alienated Disney's core audiences, which are families and nostalgic fans of the original. The backlash was swift. Social media exploded with hashtags like hashtag not my Snow White and hashtag boycott Disney. I don't know, every single time several boycott hashtags, but this went viral. And when the movie finally hit theaters, it was a disaster. Despite a massive budget of $270 million, including marketing, that's what they say, but some people are saying that it can go over $320 million. The film struggled to make even $43 million domestically in its opening weekend. Analysts now predict its worldwide box office run might not even hit $300 million, with some saying as low as $230 million. That's a colossal loss for Disney because you need to get at least $700 million to cover the $300 million budget of its. Segment 2, Rachel Zegler, the face of controversy. Rachel Zegler became the center of attention not for her performance. The performance was good, her singing was good, not for her looks, but for interviews and public statements. Her remarks about the prince being a stalker, emphasizing that his Snow White wasn't about love but self-discovery, rubbed many fans the wrong way. Critics argue that Disney tried too hard to modernize a beloved classic, focusing more on messaging than magic. And people go to a theater to watch a Disney movie to see and enjoy the magic and not message. Rumors are swirling that Disney might hold Ziggler financially accountable for the film's failure, something unheard of in Hollywood. In Tamil movies, we have seen, Rajnikant give back money and all those stories we have heard. But in Hollywood, we have never heard this, right? Whether or not that happens, this movie has become a symbol of Disney's recent struggles with live action remakes. Now, let's shift gears to Tamil cinema and talk about Kanguva, which released last year. This Suriya starrer was marketed as an epic period action drama with international appeal. The producers boldly claimed that it will gross more than 2,000 crores worldwide, a number unheard of even for Indian cinema's giants like Bahubali 2, RR, or so. They went all out, dubbing the film in 27 languages and hyping it as a global phenomenon. Surya also said that there's going to be a proud moment for everyone, every director. They will see this movie in awe. But reality hit hard. The movie opened recently, 24 crores on opening day, but quickly fizzled out. By the end of its first week, it had only made 70 crore domestically. Critics panned it universally, citing weak screenplay, weak storytelling despite its grand visuals. The 2000 crore dream turned out to be laughably unrealistic. Segment 4, Lessons from these failures. So what do Snow White and Kanguva have in common? Both were victims of overhyped, poor audience connection. In both cases, the creators seemed focused on making headlines than delivering solid entertainment. For Disney, the lesson is clear. Nostalgia is powerful, but it needs to be handled with care. Fans want updates to classics, not complete overhauls that dismiss their legacy. For Tamil cinema, Kanguva shows that ambition is great, but expectations need to be grounded in reality. And there's a problem with pan India films and 1,000 crore movies. I think we'll talk about that in a separate video. I'll make it. Let's go to the conclusion. At the end of the day, both films remind us that hype doesn't guarantee success. Audiences are smart. They want good stories told well, not just flashy marketing campaigns or controversial statements. What do you think? Let us know in the comment section below about both these movies. Have you watched both these movies? Let me know. And don't forget to like this video, share this with your friends and family, and subscribe to Simply Curious for more deep dives into cinema from India and around the world. Until next time, stay curious.